The government just announced new policy that will massively favor NEO. Oh my God. Today in this video, we got two very, very important news that I got to share with you. The first one, maybe not so good, but if you're an optimistic person, it's good news. The second one is just so damn good for NEO, and it's especially good for the ES8, and it's going to boost margins, guys. Holy crap. Yeah. This is going to be an awesome one. Smash that like button. The first big massive news is new blood. Now, according to NEO themselves, NEO's core intelligent driving team undergoes personnel changes, initiating organizational restructuring to promote world model upgrades. NEO's intelligent driving core team recently underwent significant personnel changes with the departures of Bai Yu Li, which is the head of artificial intelligence platform, Ma Ning, head of the world model, and Huang Xing, which I've previously reported, which is the head of intelligent driving products. NEO responded by stating that the company proactively adjusted the structure of its intelligent driving department to accelerate the implementation of general artificial intelligence technology and enhance the intelligent driving experience. Currently, NEO is advancing the World Model 2.0 upgrade with plans to release multiple versions between the end of this year and early next year. This adjustment is seen as a key move for NEO to achieve breakthroughs in the next phase of intelligent driving competition, reflecting the ongoing talent flow and strategic adjustments among emerging automakers in their own intelligent driving development. And guys, I just got news that the World Model 2.0 will come early Q1 in 2026, which is of course great news. And of course what you're seeing is NEO basically either firing or these guys have left. Either way, these guys are not at NEO anymore, and NEO is going to get a new team to head the autonomous driving division. Now, the good news is Ren Xiaoqing is still at the company. He's the brain and mastermind behind NEO's autonomous driving efforts, and he's not going anywhere. So that's good news. So you don't have to worry about that. So we can look forward to much better autonomous driving with this change of leadership. So this is definitely very good. News number 2, on Thursday, the Ministry of Industry and Technology and 3 other departments have adjusted the technical requirements for new energy vehicle products subject to vehicle purchase tax exemption from 2026 to 2027. And according to the announcement of the extension and optimization of the vehicle purchase tax exemption policy for new energy vehicles, announced number 10 of 2023 by the Ministry of Finance, the State Administration of Taxation, and the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, and in combination with the technological process development of the standard system and changes in vehicle models of new energy vehicles, the relevant matters regarding the technical requirements for new energy vehicle products subject to vehicle purchase tax exemption in 2026 to 2027 are hereby announced. The report is as follows. This is very important, guys. Number 1, the technical requirement for pure electric passenger vehicles have been adjusted as follows. The electric vehicle energy consumption per 100 kilometers for pure electric passenger vehicles shall not exceed the electric energy consumption limits for the corresponding models in, quote, limits of energy consumption of electric vehicles part 1 passenger cars, The electric energy consumption limits for passenger vehicles with a maximum design gross mass exceeding 3,500 kg shall refer to the electric energy consumption limits for passenger vehicles with a maximum design gross mass of 3,500 kg. So basically, let me translate this in layman's terms. If your car is heavier than 3,500 kg, all right, you basically have different tax rules basically according to your energy efficiency, okay? And then if your car is less than that, you also have a different set of tax rules for your vehicle depending on your energy efficiency, which they haven't stated because it's different from like weight class, I suppose. But what this clearly shows is that it's very beneficial for vehicles that are lighter, because heavier vehicles, lots of cars, they just slap on a big battery and it's super heavy, and that damages the road. And here in China, when cars pay purchase tax, the purchase tax goes towards repairing the road. So this definitely aims at making sure your car isn't overweight. And of course, NIO's ES8 being much lighter than before is going to benefit tremendously from this. Okay, and then number 2 is the technical requirement for plug-in. And if you want tax exemption for plug-in hybrid vehicles, it is as follows. Number 1, the pure electric driving range of plug-in vehicles, excluding extended range, has to have a full electric range not less than 100 kilometers. So they will have a different set of rules for plug-in vehicles, which I think is also great, because plug-in vehicles should not be categorized the same as electric vehicles, because here in China they're all classified as new energy vehicles and they have like similar tax policies, and that should not be the case. So what the government is doing now is that if you have very high energy efficiency, you basically pay less taxes. Okay, and then also if your car is much lighter and not overweight, you pay less taxes, both of which NIO's new ES8 excels at tremendously. Okay, which is very, very nice. And this will also impact, because in the previous video I talked about how there will be a 4% impact, roughly an estimate, to the vehicle margins in Q1, Q2, Q3 of 2026, because NIO is basically lowering the price of the car to subsidize for the tax increase. Now, with this news that came out just yesterday, this throws everything into question. So definitely the impact will be less. So this is very, very bullish, guys. Very, very bullish. And it shows that China is prioritizing technology. If your technology is good, you have great energy efficiency, and your car is light, then you should pay less taxes, right? Less purchase tax, which is very, very nice. And on the flip side, if you're just a car like some hybrid cars, they're super heavy and they just slap on a big battery, and the car is tremendously overweight and super damaging to the road as well, then you should pay higher taxes, which makes sense. So I'm glad that the Chinese government is finally waking up and doing this, because it's not fair for those hybrid cars to have favorable tax policy. So this will also push sales towards NIO, I think, in the future, which is very, very nice. And I believe that, going forward, this basically, nobody's really talking about this because it just came out yesterday. All right, came out on Thursday. So this will really, really help out NIO in 2026, and it will punish those guys that are much heavier in 2026. So this is great. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.